everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is the Boxycharm unboxing. Boxycharm is a $21 per month subscription, but you can also get different plans. I believe you can get like a 3-month, a 6-month, maybe a 9-month, but I know there is a 12-month plan as well. I normally get the 12-month plan because it essentially you get one box for free after it evens out. But before we jump into today's video, make sure to subscribe to my channel below and ring the notification bell to be notified for any future videos that I will post. Alright, so without any further ado, let's jump into today's video. Alright, I love Boxycharm just because you can get so many amazing products in your box. There's typically about 4 to 5 different products that range from hair care, skincare, or makeup, and they're all full size, which is really nice. So for $21, you get more bang for your buck with this box, and each box always retails for over $100. So it's a good way to try new products, build your collection, or explore new brands. Lately in these Boxycharm boxes, there have been a lot of prestige brands such as Tarte, Becca, and Dr. Brandt. So it's really cool to try out some products. I'm already a huge fan of like Tarte and Becca, but I've been exposed to Dr. Brandt. I've tried PUR Cosmetics. Some brands I never thought that I would try for me personally, just because some products might not catch my eye automatically. So it's just really a good way to try out new products that you never thought you would try or been exposed to. So I highly recommend Boxycharm just because it's essentially $20 a month. You get up to 5 full-size products and each box retails for over $100, which is such an amazing deal that Boxycharm offers. So diving right in, let's go to the January 2018 box. So this month's theme is the Rock and Roll Soul theme. And the first product, oh, it's a brand that I mentioned when I was describing Boxycharm. It's the Dr. Brandt Pores No More Luminizer Primer Base Lumiere. I am already a huge fan of the Dr. Brandt Pores No More. My mom actually turned me on to that product, and it is a primer that I used for my wedding, and I was just going around saying, hashtag I have no pores. So I'm really excited to try this Luminizer Primer. I don't really know if I want to be looking luminous, but you know, I am just really excited to give the Pores No More expansion another chance. Let's just do like a little pump right here. So it applies really nice. So this is what it looks like. It looks like the Pores No More formulation. It blends in really nice. Now, I really don't know with the lighting if you can tell if it's luminous or not, but it feels very similar to the Pores No More. It feels really tightening to the texture. It feels really tight on my skin. I really can't tell if my hand pores are gone away because they're not very visible to begin with. But yeah, I think it feels really good. I would have to try it on my face for a further justification on if I really truly like it, and apply foundation, the whole 9 yards, just to see how this brand looks. But after feeling it, it feels really good. It's not like uncomfortable. It feels tightening, so I'm assuming that's helping to reduce the no pores look. And yeah, there is one thing about this brand that some people might deter away from, and that is it is not cruelty free. So if that is something that is important to you, this might be a pass for you. It retails for $38 as well. The next product is the Girlactik Beauty Matte Lip Paint. I have never heard of this brand until Boxycharm. I received a few products in the past from them. I'm assuming that they're lip. I just can't remember. I have been with Boxycharm for 2.5 years now, so it's been some time. So this is what it looks like. It's a very neutral shade, and this is what the applicator looks like. A pretty standard applicator, and we're just going to swatch. Let's see. Oh wow, that is a nice color, and this is what the shade looks like swatched. It is very, very pretty. It's not too light, it's not too dark. It's just it's a shade that Amanda would wear. Sometimes I steer away from pinky tones, but this is just a really nice. This is a very neutral shade for me. It's very pigmented. It's a very creamy formula. I don't know It's still not dry yet, so I'm not sure if it's kiss proof, smudge proof, but from doing a swatch, I am impressed. This is the shade Posh. I'm really excited to actually swatch this on my lips to get a more accurate review. And I keep staring at it because it is a very pretty shade and it's still not fully dry yet, but I think this is a win. And this retails for $23, so I feel like I got 2 wins right now, and I only spent $21, which is $2 less than what it retails for. The Sky retails for. The third product is the PUR Cosmetics Brow Power. I have used this product in the past and it's not my favorite, which doesn't mean it's horrible, but what's cool about it is that it is a universal brow product. What that means is it's universal. It can be used on any skin tone. So this is what it looks like in the applicator. It's a very easy to use applicator. It's a nice angled shape to get that brow shape, to get that nice arch. I'm not sure if I can swatch this or not, but I'm going to attempt. So it takes some time to build up some color. It's really cool because it adjusts to your eyebrow color. The harder that you press, the more obviously it's going to build. If you're doing it really lightly, you're gonna get like a lighter color when you're filling in your brow, but like the harder that you press, obviously more color would build. So for someone like me, I need to do it a little bit harder just to get that color achieved. The formula, it's a little thick. I don't really get like that feathery brow look, but I do like having that really full look, even though it looks like I literally took paint and painted them on. But I think if you're just doing like a neutral everyday makeup, I think this is going to be a good product for you just to lightly fill in and go about your day. This universal brow pencil retails for $24. The fourth product, it's another brand that I had mentioned during describing what Boxycharm is the PUR Cosmetics Bronze and Brighten palette. This is a face palette. We're just going to open it up and see what's inside. I never used to be a fan of PUR Cosmetics until Boxycharm, just because I didn't know what products to use or try. When I would go into Ulta, like, I just wasn't a fan of their things, but after, you know, being forced with a subscription box, I have really come to love this brand. Their products are very pigmented, they're very good quality, so I have been really impressed with Boxycharm incorporating a brand that I never thought I was going to use. It's definitely something that has grown onto me thanks to Boxycharm. This is what the inside looks like. I'm looking at this coral shade going, what am I gonna do with that? But let's see. It's more of a blush, so don't be like, it's not like a highlighter or a bronzer, but I am just going to, ooh, look at that. Look at that one right there. Oh my gosh. This is creamy, pigmented, all of the above. Everything that you're going to look for a bronzer. That is a beautiful, beautiful shade. I feel like you can also use that as like an eyeshadow as well, just to top it off and pack that color in. Let's swatch this highlighter. I don't know if I just swatched it wrong, but it's like it's a little chunkier. Oh, but that payoff is really nice. You're going to blind some people with that highlighter. I really like that shade. And we're going to swatch the blush. Maybe I'm just swatching these colors a little too intensely, but it is a very pretty color. I feel like I would have to use light. I would have to use like my brush, just tap it in really light, because this is a color not in my range, but it is very pretty. Oh my gosh, look at that. So I'm really impressed with this face palette. I'm really impressed. I'm really excited to give the bronzer and a highlighter a chance. So the bronzer is called Blushing Glow, the highlighter is called Afterglow, and the blush is called Mineral Glow. I think this is a really awesome face palette. I'm definitely interested in the bronzer and the highlighter. I feel like I would need to play with the blush a little bit more to accommodate with my skin tone and my undertones, just because I love the color coral, but on my face, I might look a little too orange. I don't want to go out looking like an Oompa Loompa, so I'm definitely going to have to play with this, but I really think the highlighter and the bronzer will complement my skin really well. I am really impressed with this palette by PUR. It's very, as I mentioned, it's very creamy, it's pigmented, and this retails for $34, What a great, I'm already messing up the packaging, but what a great deal. I am just super stoked to try this. I might do like a first impressions of how this works out. I think if you are subscribed to Boxycharm, you're definitely going to love this palette. The last product in this month's Boxycharm is the Glam Metals Crown Pro Eyeshadow Palette. So I'm always really excited to get an eyeshadow palette in a Boxycharm just because you can never have too many eyeshadow palettes and you can create so many awesome looks. So this is what the inside looks like. Very pretty. These look very pigmented, very creamy. There's some fun shades in here. I think you can create a lot of good looks. This palette kind of reminds me of like the Naked One palette by Urban Decay, just by looking at some of these fun colors. Some fun neutral colors to create like a more neutral look if you're not into like a grunge look. So we're going to do some swatches real quick. Ooh, I like this. I like this one. Ooh, yeah, that went on pretty nice. I had to go over it a couple times to get that really nice look, but nonetheless, it's still really good. Ooh, look at that brown. I think that brown will be good on every skin tone. Oh, yeah. It's like a beautiful amber, amber color. Ooh, and I love palettes that include a black matte shade, just to smoke out your lower lash line or to do your outer corner. Oh no, it's a little patchy. Let's go over it again. Alright. I didn't show the patchiness, but you can kind of still tell in the swatch. I dipped into the pan twice to get that color, but I've noticed with a lot of palettes that it's really hard to formulate a really good black matte shade. A lot of them are patchy, which is really disappointing, but I get it. But it's just something that I would like to see brands further improve when they're making a palette, because black is such a important shade in an eyeshadow palette, to me at least. So that's something I would like to see in the future. We are going to swatch the second row now. The first shade in the second row is called Rock On. Oh, look at that. That is a pretty color. It's kind of an ugly yellow color, but it looks really pretty on the finger. Let's see how it swatches. Ooh, yeah. It is a very pretty yellow shade. It is one I would probably not usually go towards, but it is such a beautiful shade. I think if you just did like a really neutral look and packed this on your eyelid, very pretty look. The second shade on the second row is called Rebel. It's an orangey shade. I'm not sure how am I gonna like it, but it looks really pretty. Oranges, like orange colors, just do not go well with my skin color. I just don't. I mean, I love the color orange, don't get me wrong, but just with like my skin tone and my undertones, it just does not work out. But that is a pretty swatch. I like that a lot. Oh yeah. So, it would be something for me to get out of my comfort zone creating a look with it. I am not opposed at all to trying it. It's really pretty. And then the last shade on the middle row is called Heavy Metal. Ooh, yeah. That's pretty. I don't know what I would do with it, but it's pretty. Oh, yeah. This palette is really creamy, really pigmented. I don't know how these are going to blend out, but I'm so far, like, impressed how well these swatch and just how creamy and buttery they all are. The last row has some, well, there's like two neutral-ish shades, and then there's like a, I don't even know, yellowish pale green color. So the first shade on the bottom row is called The Wicked. It is like this beautiful maroon shade. Well, it kind of looks a little brown. We'll see. Let's see. Oh, yeah. This just screams fall weather. This isn't as patchy. It is a matte shade, but it's not as patchy as Black Metal. Still, I think, like, a little hint of patchiness, but not, like I said, not as bad as Black Metal. But I feel like it's very buildable. And this was just with one swipe, whereas Black Metal, I had to go over it twice. The next shade is Glam Rock. It is a beautiful brown, neutral, oh yeah, shade that I would definitely go for in my everyday looks. And look at that. how beautiful for just like an everyday look. I'm already just like staring as I'm swatching these, I am just like, I can create so many awesome looks with this. Like, I am impressed. Crown Brushes isn't a brand that I really have tried in the past. I've heard of their brushes before, obviously Crown Brush. I haven't tried many of their palettes before. I mean, until Boxycharm, I tried like a face palette. I've had multiple eyeshadow palettes, and I'm very impressed. And it's very affordable. This palette retails for $25, which is not bad for a palette. You're getting 9 shades, and there's just some fun shades with endless looks that you can create using this palette. And this last shade is called Pop Rock. It's like this yellowy green shade. I don't know what I would use it for, but we'll see. We'll make it work. Its swatch is really nice. Out of all of the shimmery ones, this one is the most chalky for me. I don't know if I just swatched it wrong or the color just doesn't want to agree with me. But it's still pretty. I don't know what I would do with it. Overall, I am super impressed with this palette. I think it was a lot of fun to swatch, and I'm really excited to try this palette out in like a first impressions, or doing like a full face in all of these products would be so much fun to do. What I really like about this month's Boxycharm are the variety of products you get. Yes, they're all makeup products. There's no skincare or hair care, but you get 2 products for your eyes, for your eyelids and your eyebrows, a product for your lips, and you get 2 face products, one to prime with and one to kind of contour, bronze, highlight with. So it's just a very good variety of products. I'm like really happy with the different products that are offered in this month's box. I feel like the possibility of looks are endless with this, so I'm just really super pleased. You get over $100 value in this Boxycharm box, and you get such a good variety of products that it makes it worth it in the end. I know at first you're kind of doing the math and you're like $20 a month, but to get all these awesome products, like, I think it's just a really good deal, and I'm super pleased with the products. And let me know in the comments below if you liked a first impressions tutorial or kind of just like playing around with it. I'm really excited to give all these products a chance. I really think that these are going to work out really well. Like I mentioned before, they're all cruelty free with the exception of the Dr. Brandt Pores No More Luminizer Primer. Overall, I'm really pleased with these products, and I'm just really excited to dive in and give these products a shot. Like I said, Boxycharm is a really good way to build your collection, try out new products and new brands that you never thought you would enjoy. So definitely give it a shot. I will leave a link down below to subscribe to Boxycharm. And yeah. Thank you so much for watching this video. I had a lot of fun doing my first unboxing video. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and I will do future unboxings. And like I mentioned, leave a comment below if you would like a review on any of these products or first impressions with these. Thank you guys for your love and support. I appreciate you taking the time watching today's video. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe, ring the notification bell, and give it a thumbs up.